Hey guys, coming to you from the Plum Fishing Studio, aka my fishing room in my house. First of all, I want to thank all of the Plum Crazy crew that has subscribed. We've picked up about 50 subscribers here in the last week. That being said, we're going to talk about something new that I got. I actually reached out to a company the other day because I'm here in Tampa. 13 Fishing is located here in Tampa. And I just said, you know what? I like supporting local products. You know, I'm not asking for a sponsorship. I'm not asking for any handouts. I would just like to know, you know, what does a channel have to look like, you know, from a number standpoint or comments or views, that kind of thing, you know, to where, you know, you would say, hey Ben, you know, we feel comfortable with you, you know, talking about our products and here's something to review, that kind of thing, right? And so, you know, they gave me some good insight and, you know, basically told me, you know, we really like to see people actually using our products and being successful with our products. And I started to think, well, you know what? I've never had a 13 fishing reel, right? And I know there's a lot of hype about a particular 13 fishing reel right now called the Concept Z. It has no bearings, it's all bushings, that kind of thing. And this isn't a plug for those. Just hear me out. But it got me thinking, like, okay, well, that makes sense. You know, if I was a company, I would want to see a person, you know, enjoying and being successful with a product that, you know, I'm putting out too, before I would want to say, hey, you know, we really like what you're doing, and you know, you're supporting us, so you know, we'd like to reach out and maybe help you a little bit. So what I've decided to do, number one, is I've got a little reel here that I'm going to talk about. It is a 13 Fishing Concept Z reel, and we'll look at that in just a second. But what I'm going to do is, I can't review this because I've never used it. It's just in the box. But I'm going to use this reel. I already have some 13 Fishing rods, but I'm going to use this exclusively for a month, right? And then at the end of that month, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy like another really nice reel and really nice rod, a different brand, and we're going to try that. And so I'm basically going to go through, you know, month by month, trying some different brands, trying some different products, and see what I like, right? And then, you know, from that point on, I'll just say, okay, this is my brand. I don't care if they sponsor me, I couldn't care less. But I can at least come to you guys and say, you know what? I have Lew's reels, I love them. I've got Abu Garcia reels, I love them. Now I've got a 13 fishing reel that, you know, hopefully I like. We'll see. What other reels do I have? I have Daiwa reels, I have Penn reels, because, you know, I do, you know, that much saltwater fishing. But anyway, that's kind of what we're going to be looking at. I don't have any Shimano reels, right? And so I bet you can't guess what's coming at the end of September as my next reel purchase. Or you know what? Comment down below. Say, Ben, I think, you know, right around that same price point, meaning a nice reel, this is the reel I'd like to see you use next. Dun dun dun. Concept Z, made in Korea. This is a right hand 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. Oh, cool. Comes with a little, it's white. I'd say I put it on the travel rod, but it wouldn't show up, so we can figure that out. But it doesn't matter, because it looks like that's not a sticker, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, they gave me a black one too. They didn't. Welcome to the 13 family. This is your warranty. Super cool. Here is parts list on how this was put together. I'll leave that up there just for a second, just in case you want to make all these pieces and just build this reel yourself. Yeah, there's a key number 65, part number 632011402. That's the retainer, in case you saw that on there. That's to keep all the teeth straight inside the reel. I don't know what the retainer does in the reel. It's just not my thing. But all right, first off, it's orange. Kind of reminds me like a Lamborghini. It's kind of got that like exotic car look to it. First off, it is extremely light. It's definitely the lightest reel I own. It's the most expensive reel I own too, so that's for sure too. Seems smooth. All right, so I like the clicking brake there. You know, just I feel like I can really dial that in. That's one thing that I have on a few reels and I don't have on a few others that I actually do like. All right, so that doesn't come off. Well, it may come off, but I'm not gonna pull it off. It just kind of dangles there. So this is the centrifugal brake. You go ahead and adjust that. So don't throw backlash tomorrow. It has 0 through 6. I'm imagining 0 is no brakes because that's what it came on. 6 being, you know, fully like the emergency brake. I'll keep mine on 3 or 4. I put this one on 4 just, you know, because I don't want to start with a backlash. Just right off the bat, we'll see what happens. And it's got a little switch right here. And that's how you open it. Okay. And then once you close it, you move that back and it stays locked. So I like the guide too. So like you can see how that's kind of like an oval, but I like how it's kind of skinny. You know, it really holds the rod or the line, you know, in place. You know, more so than one that's just a circle. And you know, another thing that you'll notice with a lot of spools is there's a bunch of different holes. I don't think if I have anything that's. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys. So we'll go through some history here, right? So here's an Abu Garcia Ambassador Ultra Mag 1. This was my grandfather's reel, built by Abu in Sweden. Right, you can tell it's old. The release is on the side here. It's not even a thumb switch. But take a look at this. Look at the spool on the inside. All right, there's no holes. It's completely smooth. Right. You know, if we look at the spool on this one, you know, a bunch of different holes to feed that line through and get it started. I haven't had line on this reel in a while. This is kind of like my fidget spinner at work. I don't know if you can see that, but there's two holes, one way in, one way out, and we'll see how that goes when I actually put line on it. You know, just like that. Again, it's smooth like butter. There's no bearings, there's bushings, and so that's kind of, you know, I'm a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit worried about that. You know, it's really smooth right now, but you know, as much as I fish, a month from now, 6 months from now, is it still smooth? I don't know. We'll see. And that's why this isn't a hey, go buy this reel. You know, I've reviewed this for 10 seconds. This is a don't buy this reel just yet. Unless you want to, I don't care. I'm gonna fish it. I'm gonna fish it hard for a month, and we're gonna see what happens. So, doing a video tomorrow. We're gonna be fishing with a subscriber. We're doing a challenge in a pond that neither of us have ever fished before. So, stay tuned for that video. I got another video with another YouTuber up in North Carolina, and we're doing, you know, a couple challenges together remotely. So, stay tuned for those videos as well. Again, to the Plum Crazy crew, you Plum Crazies out there, that's what I call you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. You have no idea what it means to me. If you haven't subscribed and became a Plum Crazy member, right down in here, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications because that lets you know when I'm going to do when my videos come out. It notifies you and says, hey, Ben just posted a video. The reason that's going to be key as well is I'm going to do another giveaway at 200 subscribers, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. And you're going to want to know, you know, when that comes out, because they're not always going to be a week long. You know, some of them may be a day long, some of them may be 3 days long. You know, get notified with that. Also, leave a comment below, just as I said. You know, this is the reel that we're starting with. I want to see if I can support some local boys here in Tampa. Comment the reel that you would like for me to be fishing with in the month of October, and I'll pick one of those reels from that list. Again, if there's an obvious like winner, then we'll go with that, unless it's like $1 bajillion. But you know, within reason. Thanks guys so much. Look forward to this Lamborghini paint job here in the next few videos, and we'll go from there. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are absolutely the best. And I need to, that's another thing too, I need something to say other than bye at the end of the videos. So feel free to comment that. Say, Ben, I think you should use a Shimano blah blah blah, and I think a really cool slogan would be blah blah blah. Maybe it's blah blah blah. But anyways, as always guys, blah blah blah.